Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review and first impressions and try on the brand new Colourpop collection. I know Colourpop releases things like every single day, and I honestly haven't been excited for their launch or any of their launches in a very long time. I think the last thing that I ordered as an entire collection was the Raw Beauty Christie, and that's because I love her. So today we're going to be reviewing and trying on their Wild Child collection. I think that's what it's called. I was able to get my hands on pretty much the entire collection, and I am really excited to test them out for you and with you. As you can see, my background is empty. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you're following me because I'm currently moving. I'm moving, and that's all I'm going to say about that. That's why I've kind of been a little bit crazy in my yes, I've been crazy, but my uploading schedule has been a little bit whack. So we're going to ignore the background. I know it's like blah, but it's only temporary. Let's get started with today's video. Grab your cafecito. I don't have a coffee today. Tears. But yeah, let's jump into today's Colourpop Wild Child review. Is that even what it's called? The madness behind. I'm gonna go ahead and just like pin my hair back because this shedding stage doesn't get any easier. Like, I don't remember losing this much hair, you guys, when I had my first child. Is it the age? Is it the fact that I had a boy? He's making me lose so much hair. Like, I'm literally going bald. Anyway, so let's go through the collection really quick. I honestly don't remember what it's called. But if you know me personally, you know that I have a love for like animal print. I really love anything that's like animal print design. Yep, it's called Wild Child. Yay me! I remembered. Okay, so let's just go through the products really quickly. We have here the pressed powder palette. This is what the packaging looks like. It's very cute. A lot of people were saying that this looked a lot like the collection that Kylie Jenner recently launched. And honestly, that's why I wanted it, because I was going to buy the Kylie Jenner collection, but then it's too expensive. Her makeup is too expensive. So I'm glad that I waited. This is the packaging of the palette. That's really, really cute. That's so pretty. And when you open it, this is what she looks like. That is so cute. I'm really excited for this. We have two pressed powder blushes. Same packaging on the outside. These honestly look a little bit like bronzers, but I think if you are a deep skin tone, these are going to look really pretty. This is in the shade Trippin', and this is in the shade Jet Sets. This one is going to be probably like my favorite. Ooh. I almost dropped that. We have 3 Lippy Sticks. Honestly, it's been so long since I've actually used this formula. So we have 3 shades. We have Oh Behave, which is the deepest one out of them all. The middle one is called Sassy, and then this one is called Brat Pack. I will give you swatches at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Last but not least, we have 3 of the Super Shock shadows, and here are the colors. This one is called Free Reign. The middle one is called Basic Instinct, which is this coppery one, and the far left is called Run Wild. If you are familiar with their Super Shock shadows, this formula is really bomb. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do my foundation concealer off camera just to save time. If you guys are interested in seeing my foundation routine, I will have a card up here that you can watch my updated foundation routine and all that jazz. So I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I think we are ready to test out the blush. I am going to try them out both since I have both of them. I want to go in with the lighter one first, Jet Set, and then we're going to go in with the Trippin'. I feel like this one would look good as a bronzer. I do have to add that these do have a little bit of like shimmer to them, which doesn't make them entirely matte. And that's okay because their blushes are not meant to be bronzers. So I'm going to take a little bit of Jet Set. Yep. And I'm just gonna run that on the cheeks. Well, that's pretty. So it didn't add too much color, I don't think. I feel like it's like pretty close to the bronzer. Same color as bronzer. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Island Ting bronzer. But I do like how it has a little bit of a shimmer. Now on this cheek, I'm gonna try this shade, Trippin', which is a little bit deeper. And this one as well has like little gold reflex. I feel like this one would look absolutely gorgeous on deeper skin. Yeah, I think that's going to be a little too deep for me. What do you guys think? Do we like it? Do we not? I feel like the blush and the bronzer, or the blushes, I guess I should say, look really nice. We're going to move on and we're going to try out the eyeshadow palette. This palette is really pretty, like really pretty. I'm going to take the shade Spotted. It's just a nice caramel shade. I'm going to throw that into the crease. I almost want to do like a very smoky eye, but then if I do that, I'm not going to be able to try out any of the shimmery shades or the super shock shadows. So far, the shade is really pretty. It's very soft and the color is perfect to use as a transitional shade. I like it, and it's blending really, really nicely. The more that you add, I feel like the deeper you can get it to be, but it's a very soft and perfect shade for like almost an everyday shade to just use into the crease. I like it. Using the same brush, I am going into the shade Ground Crew, which is a little bit deeper in tone. It's a little more brown, if you will. But we're just also going to throw that into the crease. I want to use as many colors as I can. If you guys watch my reviews, especially when it comes to eyeshadow palettes, I like to play with as many colors as I can because I can give you a better opinion, a better review on how the palette works overall versus just using one or two shades. Like, I just don't feel like I can give you an honest opinion using just one or two shades. But I mean, I've tried Colourpop's palettes in the past before, and I feel like they're very consistent throughout their palettes. So I didn't expect any less. I don't know, there was something about this collection that really caught my eye. I would love to know, what is your favorite collection from Colourpop that they've released? Like I said, I know that they release products left and right, but I think that's pretty cool. Like it's their thing, that's what they're known for. Going back into the palette, I'm going to take a little bit of Herd to Get, which is this beautiful like brown burgundy. And again, I'm just using that same brush, because I don't have a lot of brushes, and this brush just works so well. And I'm gonna put that pretty much like mainly on the lid and bringing it in. This is such a pretty palette. I actually really, really like it. I'm curious to see how the shade Lashes is going to work. Ooh, this color is really pretty. The last color I'm going to play with is Feisty, which is that shade right there. I am going to grab that on a small little brush like this. And I'm just going to run it on the lower lash line, closest to the lash line though. And then I'm not going to bring it in all the way. I'm just stopping about right here. That's going to keep the eye from being too smoky. And then I'm picking up a little bit of Herd to Get. And then I'm just smudging that. Okay, I think we are done with the palette. I'm going to look at the little Super Shock shadows, and I'm going to see if there's any color that I specifically want to play with, because I really want to use Lashes. which is that glittery one, the pressed glitter. Yeah, I feel like those are gonna match the best, right? Okay, so let's take a little bit of Run Wild. I think I'm gonna use a brush. Should I just use my fingers? I'm just gonna use my fingers. So here's a swatch of all the shades, and I'm gonna tap that into the center. That's pretty. I'm going to take a little bit of lashes because, like I said, I'm just curious to see how these work. This is pressed glitter, so I think I'm just going to press it in the center. Love it. I am living my full cheetah girl fantasy with this collection. I'm going to go ahead and pop on some lashes. We're going to come back and try on the lippies. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the lippies, shall we? I feel like I put these lashes on like super weird. That's okay. I'm going to bed in like half an hour. Okay, let's go ahead and give you guys some swatches. This is the lightest shade, which is called Brat Pack. And ooh, okay, I forgot how good this formula is. That is called Brat Pack. It's a nude, but definitely has like some brownish, earthy undertones. Next shade is called Sassy. Oh, this one's pretty. That is Sassy. And the último is Oh Behave. If you guys have seen Austin Powers Gold Member, that line reminds me of that movie. And that is the deepest shade, which is a beautiful chocolate color. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to use two shades. I am mixing Sassy and Brat Pack. I'm going to use Sassy as my lip liner, and then we're going to use Brat Pack as a lipstick on the center. That is what Sassy looks like. Super pretty. Now let's go in with Brat Pack. Oh. Oh, yes. Honey. Okay, this formula though? That combo though, yes. And there you have it. This is a full face-ish using the new Colourpop Wild Child collection. What are your thoughts on this collection? Okay, let me do a quick little summary on what I recommend. First thing I recommend, wow, these lipsticks, love the formula. If you love Colourpop Lippy Sticks, these three are a must. The shades are beautiful. They look so creamy. The lips look nice and hydrated. They don't feel dry. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed with this lip combo. Definitely suggest the Lippy Sticks. If you can get them in the bundle, even better. The Super Shock shadows, although I love their formula, I just feel like these are okay. I honestly feel like the palette itself is so good that the Super Shock shadows are almost unnecessary. Like, this palette is just so pretty. You get so many pretty colors that you can create so many different looks. You can go from very dark to just very neutral. So I would personally skip out on the Super Shock shadows and stick with just the palette. The blushes, it didn't wow me. The only one that I can really see myself using is Jet Set. If you are a little bit deeper though, I feel like Trippin' might be a good shade for you as a blush. Unfortunately, I think it's a little too deep for my skin tone. Colourpop, you did it again. That is it for my review. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos, 2 new videos every week. I do have tons of content coming your way, so please be patient with me and while I go through this crazy journey. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay blessed, and until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye!